What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadine and I run a blog called NadineNaturallyOnline.com, and we chat about everything from makeup, self-care to natural hair. Today I'm going to be chatting to you about 5 books that changed my life and helped me on my self-care journey and helped me just discover things about myself. Ooh, there is an eyelash in my eye. Ah, goodness gracious. Okay, well, anyways, if you want to see what these books are, keep watching. All right, I think it's out. I love to read. Like, reading is one of my favorite things to do. If I had more time on my hands, I would read more, but I don't. So, like, I read probably about 1 book a month, and if I've got free time, I'll probably read about 2 or 3 a month. But these are books that I have read over the course of my life. Some of them I read in high school, some of them I read in college, and some of them I read in the last few years. And these have been the biggest impact on who I am today. So I just thought I would chat about a few of them. Okay, so, you know, like, the self-help book industry is vast. There are so many options on the market. People are telling you that you have to read this book to change your life, whatever. And like, a lot of the time I read these books and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's not helping me. One book that really like disappointed me was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Honestly, I got nothing from it. I got nothing. Like, literally, you're just reading about this man's experiences and he never gets to the point. Like, I didn't learn anything from it. So I prefer a book where I learn a little something. Most of these are non-fiction, except for The Alchemist, which is fiction. So yeah, let's chat about The Alchemist first. So if you are a reader, you've probably read The Alchemist. I read this years ago. Oh, there's a bookmark in it. I bought this at a charity sale. Anyways, I read this in high school. This was the first Paulo Coelho book that I read. He's my favorite author. I love everything he puts out, except for The Winter Stands Alone. Shit book. Anyways, but everything else I really enjoy his books. And I read this at a really pivotal point in my life where I was trying to decide whether or not I was gonna go and become an accountant, or whether or not I was gonna go and perform, which was my dream. And this book was the main thing that made me chase my dream and go after the life that I'd always dreamed of. And if you're someone who's trying to find your purpose in life, you're trying to find your way, this is a really, really great book to read. Super short, like, it's not long. It's 161 pages. Like, literally you could read it in a day. And I think I'm gonna reread it when I'm on holiday again, because it's such a good book and I haven't read it in years. Okay, then next up on my list is The Secret. Now, this is quite controversial. Some people are against The Secret, some people really love The Secret. And whether you believe in manifestation and the law of attraction and things like that, which is all that this book speaks about, it literally teaches you how to practice the law of attraction, it doesn't matter. For me, I was someone who has, oh, this lash. So for me, I'm someone who is naturally a very negative person. I am always thinking the worst. I have anxieties. I play every situation out in my head in the worst way possible, every time, like, since I was a child. And reading this book really helped me pay attention to those negative thoughts, to pay attention to what I was telling my brain all the time. And it really helped me to correct those negative thoughts, because now, if you meet me now, you're like, oh, Nadine's super positive, Nadine's like this. And look, I've always put forward a positive front because I've always been really good at hiding my negative thoughts, but your internal dialogue is vital when it comes to changing your life. And this really helped me counter my negative thoughts with positive thoughts, positive affirmations, and positive attractions. And look, I'm not going to say that it doesn't work, because it works. Like, majority of the things that I've wanted for myself in life have come into fruition. The things that haven't come into fruition are things that I think that I haven't attracted or gone after as hard as I should. It's also things that I have countered with negative thoughts in my life. And it's just like, some things are harder to attract than others, but like, the way to practice that they say in the book is to attract a parking spot wherever you're going. And guys, 9 times out of 10, I always get a parking spot right in front of the place that I'm going to. I'm not saying it works, but I'm not saying it doesn't work either. Okay. Then next up was Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. This is a really great book. I really enjoyed it. I love Shonda Rhimes as a screenwriter, and I was really interested to get into this book and to see what she had to say. And she basically just chats about her experience of becoming a yes person, saying yes to things and trying new things. Because like I said, I am a very naturally negative person. It takes a lot for me to try new things, but this book really like helped me see the joy and the possibilities that lie in trying things that you haven't tried before, into getting into things that you haven't done. Because like she chats about how she becomes like a slave to her habits and things like that, and she's unhappy because she's like doing the same things all the time. And when she starts opening herself up to new experiences and new things, suddenly her life changes. Ugh. Yes, it's a great book, would 100% recommend it. Like, yeah, that's all I have to say. Then the 5 a.m. Club. So this is also another controversial one. People are like, oh, 5 a.m. Club people are the worst. We're not the worst. And look, I'm gonna disclaimer right now, I do not wake up at 5 a.m. I don't. I did the 5 a.m. Club properly for like 3 months, and it was great. It was actually the most productive I have ever been in my life. And when life goes back to normal, like when we are post-pandemic and I am not stuck at home all day, I will definitely be re-implementing the 5 a.m. Club practices and starting my day at 5 a.m. because it's great. Like you get so much done when you practice. And even if you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., this book is filled with little bits of little tricks that you can add to your day, to add to your routine, to enhance your productivity, to check in on your mental well-being and make sure that you're physically and mentally available and healthy. So I really love this book. It's actually like, this saved my life last year. I did do a review on this last year. Yes, I did it last year just after I read it. So you can watch it in this video over here. The link will be above or in the description. And then finally, it's Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell. I really love Malcolm Gladwell's books. I really enjoyed Outliers. And then he's also got David and Goliath and those ones. I haven't read all of them, but I've read some. Talking to Strangers was great. The book was a little bit hard to read because it's like case studies that he talks about. So eventually I downloaded the audiobook, and the audiobook was a lot easier to get through. I would recommend this book for anybody who works with people. Like if you are a lawyer or a doctor, or you're just like working in retail, like this is what you need to read to just understand the people around you. And initially I bought this book because it's called Talking to Strangers. I thought it's gonna help me network better because I can't network for shit. I am so shy. I'm not even shy, I'm just like, I struggle to put myself out there. And I thought that's what this book was gonna help me with, but it was totally the opposite. It helps you understand the person you're speaking to. It helps you actually listen to what they're saying, and because I said it's case studies, it will bring up a case study of an instance where there was a disagreement and what led to those disagreements happening, or like certain circumstances took place and what led to those circumstances happening, like that type of thing. It's so insightful. Like I'm not going to tell you what's in it or anything, but I really enjoyed it. I learned so much. Like out of all of these, I think I learned the most from this book. Read it. Alright, so those are my 5 books that have changed my life. If you have read any of these books, please let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want more book reviews like this. Please let me know in the comments as well. I don't really chat about my books here, but if you are always looking for suggestions, you can follow me on Goodreads, just Nadine Suleiman. Otherwise, yeah, let me know in the comments. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.